Hey, good morning again. My name is Dennis Badera with Simple Tech Solutions, and I'm here with another tip and trick for you. Today we're going to talk about taking your Windows 7 computer and making it run a little better. Sometimes people get in a position where they're holding on to computers, especially home computers, longer than they may do with an important office computer, just from the sheer money aspect of it, that it makes more sense to hold on to those computers a little bit longer. But as you hold on to those computers longer, the patches, the updates, the things that come out for them, just the overall workload and the number of things that are running on the system make it run slow. And that's what we want to take a look at today, is some of the things you can do for absolutely free to tune up what you've got going on in your system. The first thing that you want to do is see what's running. Down here in your toolbar, this little up arrow down here, that'll show you a good chunk of the things that are loaded and running on your system every time it boots up. You may want to look at removing some of these applications. Okay, I don't use my GoPro application that much. I may want to uninstall that. I'm not using this note burner anymore. I can uninstall that. Taking those things out will not only speed up my boot process, but will also speed up my system by allowing those resources to be used by other applications. The next thing that we're going to do after you go through and clean out the startup applications that you don't want anymore is we really want to take a look at the overall performance of the system. If you go to the Start button and Computer, right click, go to Properties, and then you want to go from here to Advanced System Settings, and right here, Performance Settings. Now, this is the default, the way it sets, which is all your things in here. What I like to do is, if you're getting to a situation where your computer's starting to bog down a little bit, after you've made those changes, go in here and adjust for best performance. Now, don't be alarmed. When I do this, it's going to make it look like old Windows XP. But what it's doing is it's taking out all of those settings that were in place to make the icons nice and to put drop shadows on everything. Okay, now you can see my fonts have changed. The bar down here has gone gray. It's gone to almost a Windows XP style look. The menus are different. Okay, but what it's done also, though, is really dramatically improved my performance, because it's not using my CPU to do all those video tasks anymore. So let's hit OK and OK here, and that's going to give us a big performance boost on it. The other thing that you want to be able to make sure you do is check your hard drive status to make sure you've got room. You want to never have less than 10% free on your hard drive. If you look here, like on this drive here, I've got 18 gigs free on a 219 or on a 237 gig drive. That's not great. I should have at least probably 23, 25 gigs available at all times. So I should be looking here as to what I can move over to my other drive, old data and stuff like that, old pictures folders and stuff, what I can do to try to get down to the point where I've got at least 10% available on the disk. So that's some simple tricks you can do. The disk cleanup, that'll give you an option to take a look at what's going on. It's going to look at temp files, look at abandoned orphan files and things like that, and see what it can do to clean it up for you. That may get you a little bit more out of it. Try not to compress the drive. That's going to give you problems. That's going to slow things down in and of itself. So leave your files uncompressed. Buy larger drives. Move stuff over to an external drive or to another internal drive. That's the way to do things like this. Drives are too inexpensive to have problems like that with it. So that's basically what you're going to do and how you can do to speed up your computer. If you got an old Windows 7 computer that you want to keep around for a little while longer, maybe it's something for the kids to do homework on, this is a way to do it. This may impact the way that games perform on the system. If that's the case, you may need to go back in and put some of those check marks back in to give game video performance. But if you're looking at a way to get homework system being done, or a system that you use for your home accounting, this is a great way to get an extra year of performance out of your system. So have a great day, and talk to you later. Bye.